Yeah. So another thing I'm doing too, like, so I'm going back to Vietnam in September for like the third time, right? So I'm trying to set up something where I have like non-tech founders in the States linked in with like tech people in Vietnam. Because, for example, like a developer is $100,000. Vietnam is like $30,000, right? So I made a lot of connections doing that. And the reverse side, I want to help companies in Vietnam go to market here, right? Trying to do that. So I actually had a meeting a week ago with the consul general from Vietnam. He's the guy who's in charge of all the import export from Vietnam here in the United States.
Is that why you stood me up? No,
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
yeah, that's why I stood me up.
That was
Yeah,
a good reason though.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
legit.
So I have his personal cell number. He told me like, hey, whatever you need, let me know. So I'm trying to figure all that stuff out, right?
Yeah, I was I'm really glad to hear that. I was talking to some folks who were thinking about some of the stuff. They call it super teams in blockchain. Like Solana has super teams globally and all that. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, because I'm a models and monetization nerd. I was thinking about that super team model, not like as outsourcing, because you know what you hear that and you're like, what's the difference between a super team and an outsourced team, right? And there are some clear characteristics for that, but I'm glad to hear you say that because I do think that like people, I do think kind of like the next gen of outsourcing is that super team model because it's not enough just to
Yeah,
outsource.
that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah.